Oh boy. Now it's time for the tried and true listening to the audio on my phone. Alright. Greetings, live viewers. Greetings, VOD watchers. Welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, a lawyer game where we get to live out our dreams of being just like Saul Goodman. Gasp, gasp. It's gonna be a lot of reading, by the way, in case anyone was curious.
Dang it! Why me?
I'm gonna get two silly voices. Really fun.
I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
Why is it going so fast?
I'll make it look like he did it.
August 3rd, 9:47. Alright, so the premise of this game is like 2 stages to each investigation. You have the initial, investigation where you look for evidence and stuff, and then you go into the courtroom and you defend the client in court. And you have to, cross-examine and poke holes in the, prosecution. We're a defense attorney, but all our people are innocent, I guess. I guess that's what all defense attorneys say. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's actually because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, sigh. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Why does it say his nameplate was Butts? With a Z. What? What's wrong, Larry? See, it says Butts. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh, lordy. My name is Phoenix Wright. No, my name is Apple Guy, but good try. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Thought it was a murder case. The young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, maybe it's Buttes. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Dang. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Good guy, Phoenix. Mr. Wright. Alright, August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom 2. Here we go, this is... Are we in the trial already?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. What is court record? Oh, I can see evidence. Okay.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. That sounds like a tutorial to me. Gulp. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read the case report covers so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab, try R1. Check anytime. Remember to check it often. Cindy. Oh, her name is Cindy Stone. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was blunt force trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. There's no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted this into evidence. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Good to know. Right. You should have paid attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. True. We can't just spawn things out of nowhere. And we can check the record. Okay, great. 27, 23, 22, 52. Generally bad at getting his point across. Wow, he lacks presence. Don't hate on my man Winston. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Do I need to be, like, taking notes? Should I get a pad of paper? Or is it going to be, like, super obvious? It'll probably be obvious. This is the opening case. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, yeah. You need to train your witness to not jump off the deep end like this. Or so I've been told. I'm no lawyer. But I watched HBO's Love and Death, and he trained that witness very well to answer appropriately. Ahem. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb, she just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me, ever. What's it for you, anyway? And what would you describe as what we generally mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before being murdered. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. See, there's a date. Dates are always important. You can put people in places with dates. Added to the record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, immediate thing. Where does this game take place? Because you got to consider time zones. What if she left on the 30th and arrived on the 29th? We got to pay attention to that stuff. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, mister, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Well, is it... What do I do? Do I object? How would you stop him from answering? It seems like she wants me to stop him from answering. I'm gonna stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Akram, welcome in. Welcome to me playing the detective lawyer game. We're having a blast so far. Trying to solve this mystery. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening, day, whatever it might be, wherever you are. The question is relevant to this case. Oof, Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in the meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Smart. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, the judge isn't impartial? You can't just say that. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I mean, we can't just object to everything. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Or, yeah, I was there. I went. We can't obstruct justice. Order! Well, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. What does he mean by that? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Don't I get to cross-examine? On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. Frank Saw It? This is the guy who did it, by the way. We know this from the opening cutscene. I guess we have to prove that he did it, though, which is the whole point of law. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Okay, witness testimony. I guess that wasn't a witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man flee an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Okay, there's the contradiction right there. He couldn't bear to go inside, but he went into the apartment to call the police. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Can I cross-examine now? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. I called them out in the moment. This is easy. I can skip through this. I know how to prove it. Okay, boom. Let's go. Present it and rub it. Got it. Done. Easy. Rub it in. We're gonna do it. Alright, here we go. Okay, how do I... Okay. This. Couldn't go inside. This is easy. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment. Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Okay, what happened next? What? I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment was working. That's it. That's it right there. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. You said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Wait, that's... Wait. That was it. That's a huge issue. That's enough to push. Okay, went to the public park. Okay. Oh, cause of death. That's it. Okay, why would you say you so specifically remember the time? That's so bizarre. But yeah, that's it. Okay. So it's this, and we need to present the autopsy against it, because the autopsy says it was after the time. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yeah, so it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He's gonna be like, my watch was fast. He's probably gonna be, I'm thinking time zone still. He's probably gonna say he was from a different time zone. Oh, that? Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Oh, the judge is not buying that. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saul, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. I'm into it. Let's make it happen. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Okay, he's gonna change his discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. The television that didn't have power for all the day? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape of a program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. That one's easy. I don't even need to think about that one. That one was so easy. By the way, I saw the little emojis. Those are cool. Thanks for doing that. That's always fun to see. Yay! 100 back to emoji button tapper. Alright, probably from the television. Let me show you a blackout record. Because that's... No way, Jose. Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh, got him on the spot. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Irk.
The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Saul?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Saul, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been shocking of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Saul. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Hearing the time. Alright, he's gonna start at the beginning. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. How is this person even allowed to testify any further? They've been wrong at every turn. He saw the time. There's a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Yeah, this one's real easy too. The prosecutor also put forth a potential weapon, which is the statue. Did this guy not rehearse his story at all? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw-It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
I do. Because he said he didn't touch anything, and you can't see that without flicking the switch. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside of the apartment on the day of the murder. You can't handle the truth. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do it better. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I hope we can back this up because I don't have a way of making this true.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw-It, sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Kind of true, actually. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Is that admissible evidence? The way the witness is looking?
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Oh my gosh, he tore his hair off. I didn't even get to finish his text box. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him.
He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Give him death.
Yikes, man.
Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. Yet, Your Honor, the sound Mr. saw was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Try sounding the clock? I don't know.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawt, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha! 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 You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing.
How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Huh. He's right. How am I gonna prove that?
Dang, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Oh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I lose the case? Not so fast, Mr. Sawt.
Chief, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder.
Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Because she was from France. I got it. Yes, she's from France. Or she was in France. She bought it in France. I don't know. Where's the thinker? Is it in the Louvre? Hold on. Let's find that out. I'm looking it up right now. The thinker. Where is it right now? Wait, it's in Paris. She bought it at a museum in Paris. Easy.
You said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Because she was in France. It was for a different time zone. The victim just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawt? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Huh.
He's not looking so hot. Oh my gosh, he just got rabies and fainted. Yikes.
Order, I say.
Hot dang. Not bad for a first case, assuming he doesn't get up and have some crazy defense to get himself out of it.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty. Thank heavens. Can you just do that? We don't need to go to jury?
And with that, this court is adjourned.
I guess because if you prove the other guy did it, then I don't know how the court works. It turns out Frank Sawt was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Salt let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Salt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and, used it. August 9th, 2036. The heat death of the universe. No. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. Woo! I still can't believe we won! Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battle in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline. Oh my god, was this game made for 5-year-olds? I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Heh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. But really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it... Oh, wait, okay, so she took it with her to France then? I thought she bought it in France. If they were both here, then I don't know. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you want to cry? Yeah. Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's because she took the clock with her. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. So I'm kind of the greatest lawyer ever. Right. I hope you've seen the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. I'm pretty sure you do know. I'm pretty sure that's like the point of a defense attorney is you know if the client is guilty and then you have to work to make them seem less guilty. Because you can tell your lawyer that you did it and then the lawyer can't make you... Anyway, whatever. In order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. We beat the game, guys. Thanks for watching me play the full game. Just kidding, that's just the first trial. We move on to Turnabout. I didn't see what that said. Wait, let's save. I didn't see what it said. Oh, I'm saving the game. Turnabout Sisters. Okay, I don't really want to save my game again. Bring, bleep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called me in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Gee, if only there was like a locker you could put it in. Maybe at the court or at a police station. I gotcha, so what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that some evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. There's meetings until 9 p.m. in the legal world? That's crazy, dude. Like burgers, I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. That was loud. Conversation recorded, September 5, 9:27 a.m. She's in the office all day for 12 hours? That's insane. Quick sip of water. September 5, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho. You are not cogniferous of my background. Big word. Someone owns a dictionary. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Yeep. No! Mia. No shot, we get double clocked. It's the clock twice. Red, white, blue. Happy 4th of July. There's no shot. The clock is used back to back as a murder weapon. Also, the guy who did it was also in a purple suit. December 5, 9:08 p.m. at the Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine? Oh, we can, like, look around. I smell blood. That can't be good. Okay. So, should we not look around, then? Let's just move, I guess, to the office. This is, like, the exploration aspect. That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Huh? Chief. Wow, she died so eloquently. Who are you? She bolted or pushed me. I don't know what that sound means. That strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. See, she was so eloquently, like, placed against the wall. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. 1 like equals 1 rip the chief. Chief! Now let's examine. Chief. It's hard seeing her like that, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The Thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. It's back. Yeah, the Thinker statue is back. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Some pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Alright, cool. Nothing else that seems to be a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? It says Maya. Huh. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? The piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. I know you're a lawyer, Mr. Phoenix, right? But it's probably best to start by calling the police. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. Oh, what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Huh? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh wait, we're gonna get so accused of being the killer. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Okay. Do I also call the police? It's better not to use it. Okay, the Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written here in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines, but all she ever used this computer for was the email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Interesting. Should I, like, leave, I guess? Should I move? Huh? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there, on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Found her. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Yeah, let's give it to her. Take this! Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. I thought she died instantly. Okay. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Huh? That's my name! Well, why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. But why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Huh? The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Okay, she's suspicious because there's no way you saw a murder. Because, like, she didn't. I was just there when she screamed. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here doesn't mean anything to you? Huh? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming to the precinct, ma'am. What? Guys, I gotta put on lip balm. Give me a sec. My lip is hurting. Okay. Let me put it on for real, actually. I was just doing like a little bit, but we'll go all the way. Why not? Put on a full serving. We deserve a full serving. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07. The visitor's room of the detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. But they let her keep her jewelry. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. And a Saul Goodman suit. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think he might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Yikes, Mia. That's what she said. Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, Sorry, their names are the exact same. Why don't they name their kids something different? Why do you have Mia and Maya? Why can't it be like Maya and like Anna? Why they both gotta be M names? M space A. Anyway, whatever. I know. Let's examine the guy. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. And there's a camera. Smile for the camera. Okay, that was great. Let's present. Wait, should I present this again? Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yeah, I trust you. You're my client. Why not? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Talk about herself, I guess. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. She could be super useful, though, like communing with the spirits. Like, maybe she can just call up her sister and be like, Mia, what's the 411? And then we'll find out. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Well, pass up the phone, miss. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Thanks. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world, and one to the legal world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course, she left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Huh, wait, what? So are you a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. Huh? I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Huh, I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Huh? This is the address from a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Huh. Sure, dude, why not? Sure, why not? Yeah, literally, sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Huh? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They give me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. You better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Well, I'm gonna ask about the day of the crime first. She got a slip of paper with a lawyer on it. Her sister was a lawyer. Why wouldn't she just say, call me? Or Saul Goodman? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. True. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, I gotta dip. I gotta move to this other guy's law office. Okay, the Grossberg Law Office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. I mean, I could look at his books. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. He's got pens. It's a solid mahogany desk. It's been polished to a deep luster. We got like an ashtray over here. A table for clients. Huh. An elegant ebony case, and if not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has money to burn. An expensive potted plant. Why is this relevant to anything? Okay, I don't think this is... Is this relevant at all? I'm just gonna go back. Wait, maybe if I examine everything, he'll come back. But I think I have examined everything. The carpet, I guess, maybe worth examining. The couch? I think I've examined everything in this room. And I don't think any of it is relevant to anything. Okay. I will go back to... I'll tell her, hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Huh. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, I just did. He wasn't there. Maybe he's here? Okay. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! There's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How can I mistake you for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... He was Gumshoe. I gotta drink water. Hold on. See, longtime viewers of the stream will know that I just put on lip balm, and so I have to waterfall the water, and it makes a big mess, and it's just the worst. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. But be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Huh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Cool, so that means I can examine our expensive potted plant as well. Borderline strict, pal. I don't know, the windows. Sky is blue and so am I. And there's that hotel right across the way. Okay, what else we got? We got an expensive painting of our own. See? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was our first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Hello, Emily. Welcome into my stream. I'm playing Phoenix Wright for the very first time. And I'm having a blast. Hope you're doing well this evening, or day, or afternoon, wherever it may be, wherever you are in the world. Welcome in. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Well, she won't be back forever. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scariest still is that Maya's probably read all these. Okay, none of this is like... should I talk to this guy? Talk about Mia? About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Hey, we got the report. Cool. We'll ask about Maya as well, I guess. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Well, why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Tell me about Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I do not know him. At all. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All around stand-up guy. Emily, are you a Phoenix Wright fan, or is this your first time experiencing the game as well? Just out of curiosity. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Chaotic good. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, well, I'm gonna show him this. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Okay, I don't really want to... Hey, I'm an attorney. It's your first time too. Oh, nice. Will you get to experience it alongside me? Maybe help me out if I'm ever in a pickle. You know, we can put our heads together and think of something here. But the gameplay is super fun. Right now we're doing like a little exploration thing, but when we actually get into the courtroom, the last little like tutorial courtroom we did was super fun. So you kind of have to like read everyone's, testimonies and keep them all in order. It's a blast. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Okay, he doesn't care that I'm an attorney. Okay, can I go back to this guy's office now? Is he here yet? Wait, I feel like I'm missing something though. See, I want to get to all that fun, like, lawyer stuff, but I gotta get through this first. And she needs to get out of jail so we can do this trial. But I used to have to burn until 4 p.m. today, because that's when she has to pick a lawyer. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She can still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. Who was the man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convicted my mother and convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. The man my mother helped, the police capture was innocent. Yikes. The police's consultation with a medium had been all carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Okay, what do I do with this? Do you want to see the autopsy report? Sorry, I've never seen that before. ZeldaFan64, thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Not sure if that's from the stream or from a YouTube short or a video, but in case you're watching live, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. The cell phone. Oh, the detective took it when they brought me in. So, Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try... Okay, so we have to ask him for the... Okay, so we need to go here and talk to him... No, present him the memo. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fei's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. He's like a straight shooter. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Okay, something the matter? Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Shadow Colt! Welcome on in, Colt! Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a member's badge in my... Actually, no, my mother has a member's badge, and I've seen hers in chat before. That's the first time I've seen your member's badge in chat. That's so cool. I hope you're having an amazing week as well. Thanks for stopping on in. We're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's like a lawyer game. So right now we're doing like investigations, but we're gonna get into the courtroom soon, I hope. That's where the game really soars. But I hope you're having a great evening. And man, it's so cool to see the member's badge. Okay, yeah, so the cell phone holds a conversation. We need to hear that conversation. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Alright, all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witnesses about your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh yeah, this lass. Come to think of it, I've completely forgotten about her. You're so honored to have the little apple next to my name. It's so cool to see it. Oh my gosh. I see them sometimes when I go to my YouTube studio. I see them all lined up. But oh man, they're so cool. Thanks so much for being a channel member. Appreciate that a whole ton. I'm gonna get real close to the monitor and just stare at it for a second. Very cool. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. April May? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? You've sent her home already then? Ah ha ha, you're trying to get your lawyerly tricks in on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Why do we have Mia, Maya, and May as the three ladies in this case? They're very cool. Thanks, Emily. I made them myself, actually, which I didn't think I would ever be able to do, like something like artsy like that, but I think I did a pretty darn good job. They start with a red one if you're a new member, and then it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, magenta, cyan, I think? That's like way down the road. It's honestly so cool for mine as well. I've been around a long time to see grow over the years. Truly a privilege to be a part of it. That's very wholesome. Thank you for saying that. It's been awesome to have an excellent, core community to expand around here on YouTube as well. So 2 thumbs up. It's a mutual appreciation. Comes from me as well. September 6th, the Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Member to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Can't wait to have a cyan sub. Oh man. Down the road. Maybe. The cyan sub. I think, gosh, that might be like 6 years. It's like they expand out wicked far. You get one for almost every month, every couple months for the first year, and then it's like every year beyond that. It's a lot. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That's gonna be you, Phoenix. You just don't know it yet. Okay, what is this? What do we have here? Is a baby bottle? A screwdriver struck in the door. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Can I look at the bottle? Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. We definitely will get there eventually, hopefully you do. That would be insane to see one of those one day. There's people on Twitch who have like 130 month subs, which is like over 10 years of subbing to the same person. That's insane. I think oh no, there's a bed as well. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. All right, let's chat with this lady. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May, could you... Just who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. 130, yeah, that's insane. Me and Mama Apple will be here rocking the cyan apples for sure, and surely many more will as well. Yeah, to this day, I was thinking, Valent is my longest running sub, just hit 34 months on Twitch. That's crazy too. Wait, 12, 24, that's almost 3 years. Which is, yeah, that's getting up there. Definitely getting up there. I mean, that's not a short time. I mean, even you, like, sitting here, like, I think it's like 3 or 4 months for your membership badge. That's still a respectable amount of time. Definitely. Let's learn about the room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what an amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on the television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Huh. Oh boy. Alright, you are useless to me. And I'm not going to show you evidence because that would be bad. Nope, I can't talk to you about anything, and I don't want to... Oh wait, hold on, I can show her cell phone. Look, I got your phone back. Oh, here we go. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a little while. Oh wait, I read that conversation. I want to present this to her. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? That's probably not the best idea, but sure. Maya's eyes are closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, that was short. Is there anything? Okay, what? Is this guy in his office yet? Huh, seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. That was the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
Huh, that badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? How come no one could ever get in touch with you?
Huh? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What did you want? Spit it out.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Yes. Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused to ask me. He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Have I completed the game before? I have not. I think, gosh, maybe like 10 years ago, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there years ago, I saw like a few bits of cases, but I've never seen anyone play the game all the way through. I'm going in almost entirely cold on this. Like, I know who Phoenix Wright is, I know what Miles Edgeworth looks like, I know a couple characters, but I don't know much about the game or like the answers. So I'm going in almost blind. Essentially, you could just say I'm going in blind. I basically know nothing about the game. I know about the characters, but not the game. Got you on my phone live with your Emerald playthrough on the TV. While I get to bed. That's thank you. That's pretty awesome of you. You got like double vision. Like if the stream is ever in a dull moment, you got the TV going. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, but yeah, no, I have never played this game. I completed the game. Nothing. I'm new to this. All right, let's chat with this guy about why he's not doing this. How can you just refuse a case like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you just see, I'm busy. You see, but the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? Okay, well, I don't... Hey!
Shadow Cold 45 has become a YouTube member. Oh, fochers.
That's crazy. That's the first time I've ever heard that alert. Whoa. Thank you, Shadow Colt 45 Colt, for renewing your membership for 3 months. That's crazy. Wow. What a joyous day of events. There we go. There's the resub alert. I remember making that one, but I just did not. I haven't seen that one yet. Was the text-to speech loud enough? I feel like it was quiet in my ears. I might want to adjust that at some point. But see, these are the things you get to learn when you... Oh, Maya's not here. Oh. Oh my gosh, we have to talk to the lawyer more, man. I don't want to. I don't care why he's not taking it. I could just spam through this. How did you know? Mia Fey. She worked here a long time ago. It was quite a bit, just a bit though. You know what? I'll fix it right now. We'll fix it live. While I... Oh wait. We'll fix it live. Okay. There we go. Alright. Text to speech. Where is that? Font settings variations? Where's TTS? It's in here somewhere. General settings. There it is. Wait. You know what? We'll fix it later. I can't find it. We will fix it later. Oh my gosh! Colt, thank you for the $3 dono. With is that a sticker? Is that a sticker that says "My Hero"? Thank you for the $3 dono. Thank you. That's crazy. That is above and beyond. You're already the top tier membership, and you're gonna give me an extra $3. That's insane. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Ah! I'll wait for the alert to go off, just so that it's on the line. I'll just cut ahead. Cool. Thank you for the additional $2 super chat. This one has text to speech. Where's TTS on this?
And this is super chat.
They have different voices. Wait, hold on. I'll find it at some point. I could just make the overall sound louder. You know what? That's crazy. Thank you so much. Okay, you don't need to do all these. This is too much. This is too much. Hold on. This is too much. I don't even have a gifted membership one. That's the default gifted. Colt, thank you for gifting a membership to Emily. Emily claimed it here. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Wow. Emily, enjoy having a badge next to your name. You're gonna have a red apple, courtesy of Colt. Colt, that's above and beyond though. Thank you for the donos and for the gifted membership. All above and beyond. Thank you. That's crazy. All right. I will make sure to check TTS volume after the stream. We've done our science, we have our data, and now we can engineer around it. But seriously, thank you for the donos. That's above and beyond. Just being here watching is awesome. I'll tell you what, when I started the stream, I was like, dude, no one's gonna watch me play Phoenix Wright. That's just like such a random game. And not only are people watching it, but you guys are interacting in the chat. You know, I mean, like I said, interacting in the chat, watching is above and beyond. Interacting in the chat, above and beyond. Donos, gifted memberships, all that. Extra above and beyond. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna spam through this lawyer's text because I don't really care what he has to say. Apparently Mia had a mission, and the painting is a great painting that's not for sale. Okay, now hopefully we can talk to Mia again. Maya. There we go. You're so welcome. Just you being who you are is above and beyond. To me, always so positive and caring for all. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very, very kind words. Thank you. And Emily, like we said, enjoy the badge. That's like all it comes with right now. I have emote slots, and I should at some point add emotes, but we'll get around to that at some point. To be fair, lawyers rarely have anything important to say anyway. Darn true. All right, now let's disappoint Maya telling her she doesn't have a lawyer. Maya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? We're just gonna step in and defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, because I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Dang. What a quote. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Aw, she's crying. That's okay, let's get into the courtroom. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. You're right, thank you. Oh, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that needs been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, so let's see if we can't see what she's got going on. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. Oh, shoot! Mr. White was the guy who exposed the Faye family. Apples are my favorite fruit. If I could have the hard work and dedication right off that. Oh man, you're being too kind. I look over in chat and it's all too kind. Far too kind. Those are very kind words for you to say. Thank you. And Emily was saying apples are her new favorite fruit. That's great. I like the Fuji apple, if you can come across one of those. The Honey Crisp apple is pretty good as well. A couple of years ago, there was an apple out of Seattle, Washington, called the Cosmic Crisp. That was a hybrid breed of a Honey Crisp and I think a Sugar Bee apple. Those were great. I don't think they make them anymore. Like, they stopped breeding them or whatever. But those were great apples. Really crispy, really sweet. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Okay, let me get this gosh darn screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like that be doing with a thing like this? Got the wiretap. There's definitely just something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. But the stream's not over. Why is it showing a to be continued? Oh, it's just a save point. Sure, we'll save my progress. Oh, it's day 1 of investigation. Now it's going to be day 2, the trial. All right, cool. You say too kind because you're a humble man. I respect that deeply, but it's all true to me. Alas, I should also be getting to bed. I'll be glad to see you, to be able to catch you live. Wish I catch more streams, but time zones be like, yeah, I'm trying to nail down and like a 10 a.m. start, maybe 2 p.m. Pacific start, which for East Coast is anywhere between like 1 and 5. I want to start somewhere in there during the day. I'm working on it. I have a few things I need to get situated first, but I'm looking to move my stream times, at least for the summer, to the day, midday-ish. So hopefully that'll be like a more active time for everyone. But Colt, have a very enjoyable sleep, rest up, tackle tomorrow, like we know you will. Thank you so much for the donos and for the gifted membership. We appreciate having you here, and then just being in the chat is awesome. So cool to see your username, be able to chat with you, and then yeah, thanks truly. Thank you for the thank you for the donos and stuff. Means a lot. Sleep well, have a good evening, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go to court now though, so we gotta go to court.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Ah, see, this is Edgeworth. He's everyone's, like, favorite character. He's, like, stylish. He's got, like, anime hair, you know? Everyone loves Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls to the scene, calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. See you when you get back, Emily. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found at the window here. And this cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by I'm just gonna read it normally. Being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. This is what we can poke holes in. If there's anything wrong, any contradictions, any lies, this is where we need to observe them and tie them back in with evidence to call them out as false. So this is where we need to pay like extra close attention. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were already two people there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. I see an issue already, which is in this picture, if you look at the top left, that's where the window is, right? And she's currently, Maya is ducked below the window. So unless you were higher up looking down at an angle, you couldn't see her. Keep that in mind. I think that's gonna play into something here.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh. Smack.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I kinda want to push something already. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. I don't even want to press. I just want to... But I guess we'll press everything. I want to press this. This seems suspicious. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. So now, that was successful. He's going to change his testimony, and we have to catch, like, a new lie, a new contradiction, something that doesn't add up with the evidence that we have. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I already know the contradiction to that one. I mean, I think I might. Phoenix said that she died instantly, but we don't know if that's true. So we need to check against the autopsy. Yep, death was instantaneous. So she could not have had time to write anything. So that's the contradiction. We have to get through something with the judge first. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Honestly, a good question. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, so we can push this one right away. This one just adds up. Yeah, this one we can present the autopsy report. Object to this, easy. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Ah, shoot, I skipped a line, I'm sorry. She was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. See, this is where we got him now. She died immediately. But, no butting your way out of this one, detective. See, it was impossible for her to have written the name of her attacker because she was instant. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. When exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What? When? I think it was the day after? It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being... Oh, we're getting Edgeworth. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Oh my lord, he's thorough. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Oh, we got Miles Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Updated autopsy report. Darn. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. No, she didn't. I know for a fact she didn't. I'm pushing this one hard. Exactly what part of her is innocent? This pink monstrosity is going down. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Why did they animate that into the game? We all saw it. Why did they animate that into the game? Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of December 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was in my hotel room? Hee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I'm blasting through this. This is easy. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting on the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and hit her hard. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy witsy. Wink. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Oh, wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies? Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She must have some kind of weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, so how can I... How can I show this? I guess I think this corresponds to this, hopefully. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No, they are related. They are related. They are related. No, dude. Dude, they're related. We need Saul Goodman for this? We do. We need Saul Goodman. I need to figure out... Okay. 9 o'clock at night. Looked out the window, you know. That's fine. I saw the one with long hair being attacked. Let's press this one a little bit. The one with long hair. Was that Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? And that person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. We'll just press all things. I want to pull some... I want to Saul Goodman my way out of this. I gotta find the teeniest little cracks to weave through and prove she's innocent. See, unlike Saul Goodman, though, I'm actually representing an innocent person. Saul exclusively represented people who did the crime and just were able to get away with it scot-free. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the crime, scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? This is where I can show the map. I showed the map too early. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay, if you'd really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, that's actually kind of smart. I didn't even think about that. Because if you saw Maya, she's wearing like the spiritual robes, right? And you would notice that more than like her physique, definitely. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except for her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar! Oh my gosh, she roared at me. Roar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all that trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Testimony again, if you would. Dang, I almost had her. Okay, so new testimony. New testimony. I have an idea for one of the apples you get for being a member. Sure. What's your idea? We also have emote slots as well. So I have, I think, 4 or 5 slots to where you can type like apple guy wave and it'll show like a guy waving, right? So I'm definitely open for any ideas as far as like graphics, branding, anything of that sort. I have to get emotes for those, especially since people are members. Okay, new witness testimony. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That's that clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy report not startle you? Okay. Sorry for the cough. Alright, so 2 things that stand out to me in that. But I'm gonna push on, I think, the more obvious one. Which is, she calls it a clock. No one knows that it's a clock. Everyone just calls it a statue. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Maybe you could choose between like somebody bobbing for apples and just normal apple. Oh yeah, that would be real good. I'm also thinking like What if we did like a growing basket of apples? As like a progressive thing, like you get like one apple in the basket, and then as you're a member for longer, you get like more apples piling up. That would be kind of cool. Good idea. Yeah, I'll think about that a little. I'll think about that after stream. That could be something. All right, I'm gonna present this clock because no one knows it's a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. He was found guilty of murder. Ooh, referencing past cases. Ooh, we're getting to them now. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, oh no, we're getting Edgeworth. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No, I will not. That is a relevant question. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Oh, objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oh, that was close. If you had stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time. Cross map? You heard it cross map. So you have been into the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee. The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Rupi Hyrulean, welcome in. Welcome to the Phoenix Wright live stream. We're here on the second case, Turnabout Sisters. And I'm just absolutely wiping the floor with Miles Edgeworth, like we do. This is my first time playing the game, and I'm having a blast so far. But thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good night, wherever, or evening, afternoon, day, wherever it may be in the world that you're joining us from. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh, it had no... I forgot! Maya took the clocks out. It couldn't have been rung. That's in the telephone call. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. And Edgeworth is gonna say, like, this was done after the fact. And I'll be like, telephone record. No, it was not. We got him. This case is over. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Here's Edgeworth, cooking something. Tisk tisk. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clockwork was when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... should I go to the record directly? No, I can't. It's the telephone. Yeah, it's the telephone. I have no experience with Ace Attorney either. It's the first time for me to... Oh, nice. Yeah, it's my first time playing the game. Emily has also not seen anything from Ace Attorney, and you as well. So it's like we're all in this one together. We're all in this together. Do I collect anything? Good question. Right now, no. I used to be pretty big into Pokemon cards. I would play the Pokemon TCG pretty regularly. I would go to like a weekly. It was called Pokemon League. It's just like a game store that held like a weekly event. So I would buy a pack of Pokemon cards every week to get admission. That was a handful of years ago, though. I don't think I'm necessarily a collector of anything per se right now. But I have in the past. I've also done like bottle caps for a little while. I used to do the tabs off of soda cans. That was for someone else though. That wasn't just to have them. Yeah, I think those are the main things I've collected. Are you guys, and in the chat, are you guys collectors of anything, dear viewers? I'm gonna take a sip of water as well. I haven't had water in a while. Usually I go through like 3 glasses of water on a live stream, and I've only had about 1. But I think when we finish this trial, I'll probably end the stream. I've been going for a little while. My voice is getting a little sore. All that good stuff. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. There we go. September 5, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Perfect. You have PSA 10 Pokemon cards and you collect old soda bottles. Wait, that's super cool. Is it, what kind of Pokemon is on the card? Because I know a lot of people, so like 2 years ago on Twitch, opening like old Pokemon cards was huge. People going for like the Charizard cards, like the Gengar I think was super valuable. But if I ever collected like Pokemon cards, not, because I would try just like complete sets, but I think it'd be cool to go after like one Pokemon and get like all the Gardevoir cards or like all the Pikachu cards or something like that. Is if you have like a favorite Pokemon in mind, and then you can just buy or collect the cards solely for that one Pokemon. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear. The clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. You don't really collect anything now that you think about it? Yeah, it's kind of hard, because it's also like, what do you classify as like a collecting, right? Because if you go and you like buy, I mean, like, what would you define as collecting? Like, I recently bought some, like a set of dice for Dungeons and Dragons. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I just thought the dice looked cool. PSA 10 Shiny Blastoise First Edition. Wow, hey, congrats. That's a cool one to have. Blastoise is a cool Pokemon. I used a Blastoise in my Fire Red Let's Play for the first time. I was always a Charizard or Venusaur guy, and I was like, let's challenge myself, and I picked a Squirtle, and it was a really fun playthrough. Did that one a couple years ago. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that in again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? I have an objection to this because I know the man who made the clock. It's a custom-made clock. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness has not yet seen the clock. This one. It's made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. But what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's like ulting, dude. Dude. What? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Heard? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does that defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it.
Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew about the clock, knew the clock was a weapon because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
The wiretap.
Here, have a look at this.
Ooh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Oh, that explains why the phone was torn apart too. Because we couldn't use the phone to call the police on investigation day.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone. Were you not? Ooh. Oh, Edgeworth.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah?
I think I can. It's simple. What?
You do have Uno on your Xbox. It's free and it's fun. That's a reference to like an older like meme video. Uno on the Xbox. That's a good meme. If anyone wants a laugh, Uno on the Xbox. Look that one up on YouTube. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... oh shoot, I didn't mean to present that. I wanted to look through it. Oh no. Wait, was that right? Oh yeah, she said it was a clock. Wait. Oh. Oh, that was lucky. I thought I messed that up. Sorry, Edgeworth. Phoenix has plot armor. Yeah. Phoenix is the protagonist, Edgeworth. Sorry, you're gonna lose. There we go.
Miss April May used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
Am I wrong? Oh no.
He always has something though. Your Honor, this is quite ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
They did this in the last case too. The witness's face can't be admittable evidence. There's no way. The defense demands an answer.
La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
Imagine if plot armor didn't exist. Movies would be so much harder to watch. It would be... I'm actually gonna... Hold on, I can't pause. Can I pause? I can't. Okay, one of the things that okay, like minor spoilers for Star Wars Episode 9. Okay? Minor spoilers for 1 minute. Set a 1 minute timer if you don't want to hear it. Okay? Spoilers for Star Wars Episode 9. Minor spoilers, very minor spoilers. Starts 3, 2, 1. Start a 1 minute timer, come back in a minute if you don't want to hear it. In Star Wars Episode 9, there's a moment where Chewbacca gets captured. He gets put onto a ship, and as the ship is flying away, it explodes. And you as the audience are led to believe that Chewbacca exploded. When I saw that, I saw it with my family, my sisters were devastated. I looked at that and I was like, there's no way they just blew up Chewbacca. He sells too many backpacks. He sells too many toys. He sells too many stuffed animals, too many hoodies. They would not kill off a character that makes so much money from merch. And that's like the sort of plot armor that I have. It's just like it's like marketing armor, like economy armor. There's like no way they would do that. No way. Okay, that's the end of the spoilers, but I have to wait another 10-ish seconds for everyone who muted the stream or skipped ahead if they're a VOD watcher. The spoilers are over now though. But yeah, like that's the kind of plot armor that I'm like, I wish I didn't have like that mindset. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Plot armor. Crazy. We're gonna go back to the game now. Everyone who joined me for that rant though, thanks. That's been something I've been sitting with for a while. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, she's crying in the courtroom. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Man uses all the money he makes his armor. Exactly! It's money plot armor. It's economical plot armor. Okay, we have to deal the final blow? I guess we would push on the wiretap. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Huh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Edgeworth trained this witness well, though, I will say that. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Dang, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have, like, regular cold coffee? Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. What? Oh, okay, so she was at... Okay, so this is a way to prove she was not in the office. She was with the bellboy. I don't know how I'm going to get around that, actually. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. You saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Oh. Oh wait, there's how it connects. Duh. If she was getting the iced coffee, then she wasn't watching the window. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I want to continue examining May. Alright, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes. But that bears no relevance on the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Wait. No, Okay, whatever. Edgeworth, do you have any other prosecution to call? Any other witnesses? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... Maya's guilty? But wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Do you know who has hair like this? Like IRL? This is like a prime anime hairstyle. But in general, like slicking back hair. I mean, his hair. Look at his hair; it's so spiky. All their hairs are spiky, except the judge. He's bald. But Edgeworth spiky hair, Phoenix spiky hair. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Tisk tisk tisk. As I thought. Huh? May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi proved to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, would be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me back into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Thank goodness he was just chilling over here. My English is not the best. I'm actually Belgian. Oh wait, that's super cool. Are you in Belgium right now? It's okay, so one of my favorite things to do in a live stream is just, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna just like straight up ask someone where they're from, but people in my live stream will sometimes tell me where they're watching from. And it's super cool. People are like, I'm in the Philippines, or like, I'm in Canada. And it's crazy how even a stream, like, I have a very small live stream, but even a small live stream like mine has like people all around the world interacting. You're actually in Belgium. That's so cool, wow. That's awesome. I've never been to Europe, but I have a friend who's going to play softball in Denmark, I think, over the summer. She's playing professional softball in Denmark, I believe, which is super cool. I've never been to Europe, but I will go one day. especially since there are some grand conventions there. There's a TwitchCon coming up, I think next week in France, although I'm not going to that, and I think a lot of people, there's like some issues with TwitchCon Paris, but it's cool. I'm in Indiana watching, never left out of America. I've never been out of America either. I live in California, and I've been to Nevada once. That's all I've traveled as far as different places. But I will one day see all the cool countries in the world. It's super cool you're joining us from Belgium, though. That's awesome to know. Greetings from California. America, I guess. California's a state. But it's cool. It's always awesome for me to learn about, like, people from across the world somehow finding my live stream. That's awesome. All right, we're going to cross-examine the bell. No, we ask the bellboy questions. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That teaser looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Do we still cross-examine? Okay. I saw the head bellboy at the... I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her, and she at precisely the requested time, of course, and delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. Okay, wait, so... Press. I'm gonna press this. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV, and I wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Okay. Okay, wait. No, I don't need to press him. I need to figure out which of these... Okay. Should I present... Hey, Chloe Gill, welcome in to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the very first time. We're on the second case, Turnabout Sisters, and I am going to win. I'm struggling a teeny bit now, but I will win. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, evening, night, afternoon, wherever it may be in the world. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing well. If you ever go to Europe, then go to a KFC. They're way better than American KFCs. Okay, I will 100% do that because KFC is so good here in the USA. If it's better elsewhere, then it's going to be even better than it already is. KFC is like a top fast food restaurant for me. Okay. Miss May was quite specifically brought at the time. Oh, bellboy? Teehee, I'd like exact iced coffee exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked at her at the crack of 9 o'clock. Why would she be so particular about the time? Okay. So, let me present... I wanted to... What my goal here now is to tie the fact that if she was preoccupied at the bellboy, at the door with the bellboy, she couldn't have seen the murder. But I failed on that aspect. Okay, wait. Is it this one? No, I don't mean to press it again. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay. Will this work? Nope, it's not gonna work. I can tell it's not gonna work because the music doesn't cut out. Okay, wait, so we're kind of on thin ice here. I'm just gonna press everything, and then hopefully that will lead to something. Okay. I'm just gonna press everything. I don't really... You're the exact bellboy? Yeah. Okay, great. He does everything. Okay. Here we go. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and oh my god. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Okay. You are quite sure it was Miss April May herself. The only place in the USA I've been to is Kentucky. And I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I think there's better states than Kentucky. Personal opinion. I've never been to Kentucky. Fun fact about Kentucky. Actually, not really a fun fact, just something I use to help me remember which one is Kentucky. If you go to a map of the USA and you look at Kentucky, it's kind of shaped like a chicken wing, like KFC. So that's a fun fact. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes, as in so very absolutely. It's endearing manners of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, and I brought in the room service, sir. The guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser. It's a French for kiss, but not a French kiss, or a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? She was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor. It was a moment I shall never forget. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk, finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. That was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? No, you protest. Wait, please, wait. Yes, is this defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that is all. Okay, this is it now. My last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. Man, I don't know. Have you ever met any celebrities in California? Because I know a lot live there. Okay, I'm putting the controller down to tell the story. By any chance, have you heard of Olivia Rodrigo? I've met a handful of celebrities, usually not out and about in California, but in Disneyland. I go to Disneyland like twice a year, and I've seen people in Disneyland. I've seen a couple like sports players. We saw like Jack Black in Disneyland one time, but the story I want to tell is an Olivia Rodrigo story, and this eats me up inside. Yes, okay, Olivia Rodrigo, right? Pop star. She's like got the biggest song right now, right? Boom. Vampires, her latest song, by the way, great song. Before she was a pop star, she was on a Disney Channel show called Bizaardvark. And that was in like 2017, I think. Let me confirm this. I don't think I've ever told this story on YouTube, by the way, but I tell it to my friends all the time. Okay, 2016-ish. Somewhere around there. 2016, 2017, somewhere in there. Anyway, so I was in Disneyland, and I didn't see her, but my family saw like a young, super fame Olivia Rodrigo, and we pointed her out to my little sister because she watched her Disney Channel show. We were like, little sister, look, it's Olivia Rodrigo from Bizaardvark, the Disney Channel show. We're like, do you want to go say hi? Do you want to go take a picture or whatever? And my little sister was like, no, I don't want to bother her. Like she's with friends and stuff, and like I don't want to go up and bother her. And we're like, okay, no big deal, right? So we don't say anything to her. She then goes on to become like huge pop star, right? And I absolutely love her music. I listen to her music every day, and it eats me up inside that I didn't make my little sister take the picture, because I would have gone and taken the picture with her. I would have been like, whatever, like I'll pose with this like random Disney Channel actress, I guess. And if I had that picture, man, it would be my phone lock screen. I'm such an Olivia Rodrigo fan, and I will never live that down unless I get to take a picture with her at some point. That's my favorite time I saw a famous person. But like I said, in Disneyland, I've seen like Jack Black one time, a couple sports players. And then like, not like a real celebrity, well, you know, in like the traditional sense, but I've been to TwitchCon a few times, so I have pictures with like Twitch celebrities. Okay, we're not gonna ask, oh shoot, I didn't mean to ask about the check-in. Dude, I didn't mean to ask about the check-in. I clicked the wrong button on my controller. First thought, she's a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Oh, wait, it was a disappointment? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Oh? What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Nope. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. So far, I don't think I've seen a famous person. I mean, honestly, my mom's seen a lot of famous people in Las Vegas, but they're usually like in like centers, you know, like Las Vegas, you'll see famous people. No, I guess like, yeah, if you're like in Hollywood and you're like at a Starbucks, you might see a famous person, but in general, I think famous people kind of keep to themselves. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention that in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed, it was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh? Did Edgeworth tamper with a witness? He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Edgeworth, you can't tamper with a witness. Oh, you've met a famous person? Oh, do tell. Do tell. I would love to hear that story. You fool! Guys, Edgeworth tampered with a witness. That's against the law. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May? Mr. White. Yo, Mr. White! It was Mr. White. Why are we back to the Breaking Bad references? We have Saul Goodman in the title, and now we're dealing with a Mr. White, and I just realized that. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. So one day, I was walking around the UK, and all of a sudden I stumbled upon a random person, and they wanted to take a photo with me, and I didn't notice at the time, but they were one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, it's always so cool to see, like YouTubers especially, or like streamers, they're so different from like full celebrities, because if you run into like Tom Cruise, it's like, hey, Tom Cruise, I like your movies, man. And Tom Cruise is like, cool, thanks for like seeing the movies. But if you meet a YouTuber, it's like, oh, like your videos, they're so great. I'm like in the comments section, or like if you're like a Twitch chatter, you're like, oh, I was chatting with you on Twitch chat, you know? That like face to name kind of thing doesn't really exist with like a traditional celebrity and a viewer of their like movies or listener of their songs or whatever. That's like kind of a cool thing with like YouTubers, streamers, that sort of thing. That's super cool. Congrats! I'm glad you got to see them just kind of randomly too. Like if it's one thing if you're like seeking them out like at a convention or something, but just to like stumble across them, that's super cool. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like to if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all to... No shot. I thought we were going to wrap it up. Don't tell me I have another investigation day. My voice is killing me. There's no way I have another investigation day. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other trainer is pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Alright, I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Alright, I think we get a save point here. I think so. Right? Save point? Perfect. Okay. We're gonna save the game, and I think I hate to do this because we're like on a roll, and it's just kind of weird for me to like break up this court case into 2 streams. My voice is starting to hurt, so I'm going to end the stream for now. Okay, wait, I saved the game. Let me... Can I... Okay, wait. How do I... Okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. I can just exit the game from here. I'm gonna end the stream here. I will try and stream the second half of this case either tomorrow or Friday. I had to check the calendar. I will try and stream the rest of it tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, I'm working on getting, I'll stream it again at nighttime. I'll do like this, like starting again at like 8 p.m. Pacific, either tomorrow or Friday. I'm gonna try and move my stream time. I was explaining this earlier to Colt, to like starting like maybe 10 a.m. Pacific, maybe 2 p.m. Pacific, somewhere in there. I don't know how that's going to affect international viewers, but we'll see. I'm working on it still. There's a couple of things I have just like in my life right now that I kind of have to like settle with first before I can like commit to streaming during the day. But yeah, I'm working on that. Otherwise, that's going to be the stream for now. A big shout out to Emily, Rupee Hyrulean, Chloe Gill was here, and of course, Shadow Colt came in with just way too much money to give to me. $5 in dono and a gifted membership. Crazy. Thank you so much. Akram is here at the beginning of the stream as well. So a lot of great supporters. Thanks everyone for viewing the stream. Live viewers, appreciate you. VOD watchers, thanks so much. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure to like the stream. And yeah, we'll be playing more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney very, very soon. But overall, that's the stream. Thanks everyone for coming out. And always remember to listen to the world around you. Learn from the world around you, even if it feels like the world isn't listening back. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. Thanks so much. Catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye.